Alright guys, welcome back to the continuation of the SCA Climax, Day 2 Round 1. And our next match is going to be Silva taking on Rebecca Nightfall. And making a cameo appearance is the Extreme Hobo, Extreme Hobo.
Wait, how you could have called me Extreme Hobo? Come on now. Really?
Yeah, I said Hobo. You got your wording. Anyways, Silva, the richest woman in SCA, is making her way into the ring. She cares about the big money. Imagine winning this tournament, beating out the for the women's title. That'll make her rich, even richer than she already is. Jim Harden near to cut Baker. What do you think of that?
Well, we'll see about that. I know that I have a lot of respect for Meredith Clark, and I know she'll do pretty good. But for Silva, she is rising up in the ranks, so we'll see how well she does.
Yeah, Silva, a former women's regional champion until she lost it and Revelation. It's a black team at triple threat elimination. Making her lead ring right now is Rebecca Nightfall. Is going through her own trials and tribulations here in SCA regarding the side hanging around with Dark Soccer as for the past couple of months. And now she has to go through this tournament along with her, Cyan V13 are all a part of this tournament. And Cyan has not.
Yeah. And let's not forget also all the tribulation that she's gone through over in ACW. And she also lost the XGWO Women's title to Sarah Wilford.
And Nightfall not really having the greatest of years. Like first, Cyan, stabs her and V13 in the back. Is hanging around Dark Soccer for the past couple of weeks for reasons that are completely still unknown or at least mystifying. Then you have her problems with one of the past in ACW. Then, she got her ass kicked by Sarah Warfield, and the ass kicking was just as bad as how Sarah Warfield kicked Wonder Woman's ass in Conspiracy.
Hold on, I don't know if it was as bad of an ass kicking. Rebecca Moonlight Nightfall, it's a pretty good competitor. I mean, she held the women's title. Okay, it was a very well fought match. I was able to get a chance to catch the match myself. So I do have a lot of respect for Rebecca Moonlight Nightfall for being such a great competitor. Still has a lot more championships to win, in my opinion.
Hey, well, I'm not taking all that away from her. I'm just saying she hasn't had the best year as of right now.
Yeah, I mean it happens. I mean we have our good years and we've had our bad years. I mean that I've had a couple of bad years myself. Remember 2009, 2010. Of course, last year was a pretty good year for me and still rolling on into this year. But anyways.
Anyway, as the sound of bell, the match is underway. Nightfall started by ramming shoulder right into the post.
I mean, that is good strategy just to keep her in the corner just to get the early advantage. I know I wouldn't go that way myself, but I know I want to get a little technical there in the early goings just to get a little fan approval. You know how I do.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. If there's anything Nightfall has to watch out for, she's got to watch out for the Silver Bullet. Because the Silver Bullet can KO's people.
Oh, man.
And unlike in other leagues, you can win by KO here in SCA.
I know CCL also has that knockout rule.
Yeah, but not during championship matches, though.
True.
And the Silver Bullet can be lost anytime. Well, anyways, Nightfall's got to watch out for that, because Silva's very quick and she's very tricky. Just tricky as well with that neck breaker. If this is like a tournament, a 32-woman tournament, Tony, how do you prepare for what kind of advice do you give to people who are in large tournaments like this? Like, how would you go through it?
Well, for starters, you have to game plan. You have to look at the tournament bracket. You have to see who your good opponents are and who's going to be the next opponent in the next round. You also do a lot of extra conditioning because this tournament will take a lot out of you. I know I haven't been in tournaments like that big, but I've been in a few tournaments myself. But that's what you have to do. You have to game plan and take some extra preparation. And that's
hey, what do you think are the chances are of certain rivals meeting each other in this tournament?
I mean, anything can happen. I mean, we've seen it before. We've seen friends, like very well respected allies and friends, and have battled each other in tournaments before. We've seen bitter rivals in faced against each other in tournaments before. I mean, you know, like in the world of not only CAW but professional wrestling, you know that how they say anything can happen, and it still holds true.
Yeah, even though no, it doesn't.
Just like
TNA, it does.
Oh, right. Well, you
know, stand for it. It does.
Well, you know how they say, I mean, anything can happen, anything is possible. Just like how I'll still tolerate being sitting next to you right now in the commentary position.
Like that face buster.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to tolerate me. I thought that's why you in here. Just like how Russo is beating Rebecca Nightfall to death with clubbing blows to the back.
Well, right now, Moonlight, I mean, I know she's starting out a comeback here, as you see right now, and that nicely executed suplex. I mean, just remember,
textbook, very classic move.
Yes, I mean, just for people to know. I mean, before I started my XGWL, I did a little bit of play-by-play commentary myself before I brought in Hector Diaz in the early days of XGWL. Because I can't do everything myself. I can only do so much. Oh.
He's no Paul Heyman.
No, I'm not Paul Heyman. Come on now. Look how, you know, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my whole life. I'm a proud 7-time.
Dude, let me tell you so, Tony. You are a man of average size, average speed, average skills, and average carpentry skills.
Wait, I don't have any carpentry skills. Why are you talking about me about all this when there's a good match going on right now?
Yeah, I realize that. You're not important enough for me to complain, to talk trash to right now. As Silva and Nightfall are trading blows, she went for the step kicks, Nightfall going for a headlock takedown.
Right
now on the line strategy, going for the shin with that shin breaker.
Well, that's what she has to do.
Silva's been known.
She has to slow her down.
Silva's been known to be using those kicks, man.
Well, that's a good way to take some of that kicking power away. I know a couple of people have said, I mean, I know I've been trained to take out the legs to slow them down, and that it does take away some of their kicking power.
Yeah, but you can actually see the damage. Yeah, if you notice, Tony, Silva actually held on to her knee for a few seconds.
Well, that's the effects of it, because it's one of those moves that not only will it hurt at the moment of impact, but it'll linger on throughout the whole match. I know I've had a couple of those myself, so I know what it's like to have that kind of pain.
Yep, Silva feeling the effects of the trigger from earlier in the match, and Nightfall refocusing her damage on her attack on the shoulder.
That's what she has to do.
And keeping her in the corner. Trying to rip her the notes. And Nightfall sending her to another corner.
Oh man, what a nice
I was trying to go for later. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock bottom or you're not.
And right now, I'm liking how Moonlight is trying to mount a comeback here.
Oh wait, not anymore. Not with that arm breaker.
We'll see.
Oh, she's gonna go Silva bullet. She connected with the Silva bullet.
Man, I wonder if she's okay. I mean, sometimes she has to dig deep and try to mount a comeback here.
Oh, Nightfall got up back to her feet and tried to go for something, but Silva was able to block it, and she got caught with a running shoulder tackle.
I mean, sometimes if you have the talent, you can overcome a lot of things. I know I've been able to overcome a lot of things myself.
Yeah, right now the things are looking good for Nightfall as she's being lifted up to the air, and that moving over again.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah, but now she's going just beating her to death. Kind of like how Deanna Diane was beating the Black Belt deep to death earlier with those mount punches.
Yeah.
Now she's got her over the shoulders.
Wow, very nicely done.
That slow and drop caught beautifully. And Nightfall trying to do something, trying to turn this around, connects with the knee, going for jabs and jabs, punches and punches. But it's Silva all over her.
And Diana Diamond, I mean, she did pretty good in the opening. In the opening contest of day one, I was able to get a chance to catch that one myself, but right now,
Diamond's trying to bounce back.
Moonlight
about that really huge loss.
Yeah.
Relation against Aquamarine and lost the Cooler Ninjas title.
Yeah, Moonlight needs to mount that same of a comeback. Because right now, Maurice Silva is just on top of her, just gaining the advantage.
And like that, half goes to suplex. I think that would be turning it around, maybe. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh wow.
Oh, I think this could be it. Silva bullet.
Oh.
And the referee. Man, we were doing it. It was over right from that. As soon as that happened, that was good for the replays.
I was really
hoping on with Nightfall, connect the backbreaker.
Yeah, I was really hoping that Moonlight would be able to dig deep and get the victory. And when it happens, I mean, we've all had our long losing streaks at one moment or another. So we would get title shots but not able to capitalize.
Yeah. Let's just ask them to be. We had that 23 losing streak.
Yeah, we all remember what happened there.
Yeah, and Silva really was all over Nightfall in this match. I think it was not pretty. I mean, look at that move right there in this replay. And he's beating her to death with mount punches.
I know that's not my movement style.
Not really your cup of tea, I know that.
Yeah, you know I try to finesse it a bit.
You're more of a flying tostado with sour cream.
Oh great, here we go again. Another cheap shot at me.
Come on, get up, shake it up.
Evan, this was the game change. This was the end of the match right there. The fans even knew this was gonna be right there. Silva bullet. And Nightfall was cashed out on the feet. And Silva will be the one to advance the next round. And I gotta say, this has been a crazy first round of the second day.
I wonder who she's going to be facing next.
I gotta ask myself. Well, I believe that she'll be facing Lisa in the next round. Yeah, she'll be facing the former owner of Lisa in the second round. Ooh, yeah. We're at the action.